The Vista Basic is a simple, easy-to-use, portable infusion pump. It has 4 therapy modes: continuous, piggyback, ramp taper for TPN, and program mode for IVIG administration. The pump is equipped with an easily removable pull clamp that allows the pump to be carried, as well as a removable bag hook, which holds up to a 1-liter bag, allowing the pump to be placed on a table or surface without using an IV pole. The pump battery life is 3.5 hours at a rate of 125 milliliters per hour. It has a volume range to be infused from 0.1 to 9,999.9 milliliters and a maximum infusion rate of up to 800 milliliters per hour. All sets are DEHP-free. Product packaging will indicate both the DEHP-free and latex content. Vista Basic pump sets feature set-based free flow protection with an integral back check valve. Tubing will require priming using the pump in order to crack the back check valve pressure. Patients will be unable to infuse the set via gravity. For backup purposes, in the event of a power or pump failure, patients should be supplied with 1 gravity set. Open the door by pressing the button on the top right corner of the pump. Load the set from top to bottom. Push and hold open the flow stop lever at the top of the fluid path. Insert tubing in the lever and release the lever. Thread the tubing down the fluid path, making sure the tubing is pressed into the air in-line detector at the bottom of the fluid path. Open the roller clamp after the door is closed. If the door does not close completely, push down on the top button again to reclose the door. It is important to note that if the patient inadvertently locates the roller clamp above the pump and forgets to open it, the pump will not detect the occlusion or lack of fluid movement and will continue to operate as though it was administering the programmed infusion. A bag hook is available that fits into the top of the pump and holds up to a 1-liter bag. Only use the bag hook for solution containers equal to or less than 1,000 milliliters. For portable use of the pump, remove from pole, unplug and carry the power cord, unless you plan to teach the patient how to unscrew the housing that prevents inadvertent loss of the power cord. For tabletop use of the pump, the tubing can exit the pump without being pinched by the table. A solution container can be purged of air, allowing it to lie on the table next to the pump if necessary. Turn the pump on. 3 beeps will be heard as the pump goes through self-checks. To turn the pump off, you must first stop the infusion, then hold the off button for 2 to 3 seconds before the pump will shut down. This is a safety feature to avoid accidental interruption of the infusion. Upon powering up the pump, the screen will display, "Is this a new therapy?" If you say yes, all data previously programmed in the continuous and piggyback mode is reset to 0 values. The information in the program and TPN modes is held in the pump unless you clear data. If you say no, you will retain the values for the previously programmed therapy in any mode. This question will not appear when the pump is programmed in a data lock. Thus, the patient or caregiver cannot make any changes nor have the ability to clear the data by saying yes. The screen will then prompt you to prime the set. If you say no, you will just bypass the prime option and be taken directly to the first programming screen. If you say yes, you are now able to prime the set with the pump. The screen will flash "Disconnect patient." Then push yes again. It will take 10 milliliters to prime the set and the pump will automatically stop when finished. Then select Exit to begin programming the pump. Enter the rate by using the numeric keys. As an example, we will enter 5, then 0 to set a rate of 50 milliliters per hour. The screen will now display a rate of 50 milliliters in large characters at the top of the screen. Press VTBD for volume to be delivered, then enter 500 on the volume line. You will see 500 milliliters and then press the OK key. Press Start to begin the infusion. It is also possible to program the pump using rate and time. Press the time button and enter 1000 for 10 hours, then press the OK button. If you then enter a rate of 50 milliliters per hour and press Start, the pump will automatically display the volume to be delivered. The pump will show a series of small squares moving from left to right across the bottom of the screen, indicating that the pump is in operation. If the Info button is pressed repeatedly, you can see the total volume infused, the battery life remaining, and the total time and volume remaining in the therapy. Using any method to create the continuous mode therapy, hit the Options button twice on the far right to enter the Options menu. The message Piggyback Off will be displayed. Select the On button and the display will indicate Piggyback On. When done, press the End button to return to the program screen. Then select the Piggyback Mode button. The screen will display Piggyback Mode. Enter a rate of 10 by pressing 1, 0, and then press the VTBD button. Enter a volume of 500 milliliters. Press OK to accept, and then press Start to deliver the piggyback infusion. The screen will display Piggyback Mode. Using any method to create the continuous mode therapy, hit the Options button 3 times on the far right until the display shows Ramp Taper Mode. Press the On button. The screen will display Ramp Taper Mode. Enter the bag volume to be delivered. Enter 1000 milliliters. Press OK. The ramp up time will be displayed, which defaults to 1 hour. Press the C button to clear and enter 200 for 2 hours. Then press OK. Enter the taper down time by pressing the C button to clear the default setting. Then enter 200 to select 2 hours and press the OK button. Enter the total time for infusion by pressing 2400 to select a time of 24 hours. Press OK. The screen will now display total time and will display a maximum rate of 45.4 milliliters per hour. Press OK to accept the rate, and then press Start to begin the Ramp Taper Mode infusion. The program mode is used for certain specialized therapies, such as IVIG. To use the program mode, start at the Continuous Mode programming screen. Press the Options key 4 times until the program mode is displayed on the screen. Press the On button. The screen will display Program Step 1. Enter the rate of 50 for 50 milliliters per hour and then press OK. Next, enter the volume of 100 for 100 milliliters. Press the OK button. The screen will then display Program Step 2. Enter a rate of 75 for 75 milliliters per hour. Press OK. Enter Step 2 volume of 200 for 200 milliliters. Press OK. The screen will display 0.0 milliliters per hour. Press OK again, and the screen will display Program Mode and the total volume to be delivered. To accept program volume, press OK. To accept program time, press OK again. Press Start to begin infusion. Once the infusion is running, pressing the Info button repeatedly will display all parameters in the program mode. Data lock prevents unauthorized use by locking out all keys except Start-Stop, Silence, and On-Off. To turn on Data Lock, press the Options key until the display shows Data Lock. Press On, and the screen will display Data Lock On. Press End to return to continuous mode. The screen will now display continuous mode with data lock. Press Start to begin infusion. If you pause or stop the infusion and you press the Options key, you will note that you can scroll the various screens. However, you cannot make any changes. To turn off the data lock, press Options until the display shows Data Lock. Press the decimal key and then press the Off key to turn off the data lock. Press End to return to the continuous mode. Nurses unlocking the pump in the field can enter any series of numbers or other keystrokes before pressing the decimal key if they are concerned that someone might be watching them in order to learn how to unlock the pump. In alarm situations, press the Silence button to silence the alarm for 2 minutes. A red light will blink on the lower left side of the pump during an active alarm. Correct the problem and resume the infusion by pressing Start-Stop. Air in-line alarms are caused by air bubbles passing through the air in-line sensor. To remove air from the system, open the door to confirm an air bubble is inside the set. Close the door, disconnect the patient from the set. Press Yes to reprime the set. Prime a few milliliters out of the pump to clear all air from the line. A downstream occlusion alarm is caused by kinked tubing, a closed clamp, or a blocked filter. Correct tubing kinks, release clamps, and correct any blocked filters. Then press Start-Stop again to continue the infusion when the alarm situation is corrected. Note that the pump does not automatically restart after an alarm. You must press Start-Stop to resume the therapy after resolving the alarm. A low battery alarm will occur 30 minutes before the battery is fully discharged. Silence the alarm and connect the pump to AC power immediately. A Plug-in Now display indicates that the battery is fully discharged and will die immediately. You must connect the pump to AC power immediately in order to use it. After an infusion is complete, the pump will alarm and begin pumping at 1 milliliter per hour, the keep vein open rate, or the current infusion rate, whichever is less. The screen will display keep vein open rate and infusion complete. The alarm can be silenced by pressing the Alarm Silence button. To stop the infusion, press the Start-Stop button. Hold down the white button on the upper right for 3 seconds. The pump will turn off completely.